Okay. Fucking shit. Okay. Hey, welcome. Got a new camera. Extra camera, not a new camera. So you get a little bit of, you know, focus in, focus out, focus in. That actually works quite okay. So it looks nice. Yeah, it's a weird resolution because the secondary camera is just a display capture because Canon doesn't work yet, because I ordered some stuff for Black Friday, but they're not here, all of them. And yeah, and the main camera is a Chinese one, so 532p, that's the max. Hopefully from next week when I get the Elgato Cam Link, it will make my Canon do full HD, so it looks even much better. But until then, you're stuck with the 532. That's why I got the other one, so you can get a close-up. Ooh. So it looks much better. No, it's not already bent, because I really think it's not gonna be needed. Let's see if we can adjust this one a little bit more. Okay. Woo! Today we're gonna have this unboxing, which is gonna be really basic, I suppose. Then we're gonna go to this one, gonna take it apart a little bit so we can put this one in, and we're gonna have to probably use this one so we can mount this one behind the power supply. So that's gonna be fun. So I have cables, screwdriver, thermal paste, Arctic Silver 5, so what do you think? We should wait a little bit more so we get more people? Or you're very excited for me to take the computer apart and see how it goes? Why should I be finished? I haven't even started. Or you mean the nationality, or if I finish the video? No, 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 no. I'm how do you say it? The correct. Uh, how is it called? Oh yeah, gaijin. As like in the movie, you know, Tokyo Drift. I'm a gaijin. Okay, I suppose because I don't think more people is gonna be in, so might as well do it. Uh, I will try to record this one and have it on YouTube also, and I'm gonna try to do a separate video for the Louqe when I get my new graphics card, and that would be in January, February probably next year, because I won't get the graphics card really soon because this is my in my home country, which is not Sweden, where I'm right now. So we go, we go. Accessories. Cardboard box. Throw it. Plastic. Throw it away. Throw the box away. Oh, quite shiny. Nice. Like it. Ooh, that's big. That's so big. I don't know. This is a hard drive. What is it? Like this. This is a hard drive. It's big. It's really big. Okay, more cardboard on the floor. So we have the ghost, the cooler, and now we have just to see which one is for which and where it goes. Manual. Don't forget to put thermal paste before you start. So yeah, I mean, wow. Oh yeah, it says AMD set, so that was easy. And oh, that's nice. Okay. Oh, they give you such a long screwdriver. That's nice. And they give you a little badge, metal one, cool. And they give you also thermal paste and a noise reduction adapter. Plenty of screws. It's for all AMDs, so it's from, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, 3 plus and 4. No? AM2, AM2 plus, AM3, AM3 plus, AM4, FM1, FM2, FM2 plus. So it's even for the older generation. And we can throw all this shit. We keep the box. It's pretty nice. Okay. And two small ones. two big ones. It keeps focusing on that one. Okay, this is the closest. These bag on the floor. LGA, 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 LGA. Man, it's 3 manuals. Okay, 2 manuals for Intel and 1 for AMD, what I need. Okay, interesting. So we have to use a big one together with a small one, and we're gonna use holes number 4. Strange. Very strange. Very strange. I don't know, I think they're wrong. This is strange. It says here for for AM4 needs to use a big one with a small one. So strange. Together the same for the other ones. Man, it's wrong. I'm very sure it's wrong. AM2, AM3, FM1 and FM2 use holes 3 on this one. It's marked 3 everywhere. And yeah, it's very strange. No, it's not IKEA. It's almost IKEA. Fuck it. We figure it out when we do this. I just gonna have the manual close by. The table is from IKEA. Okay. Let's see. Still the same number of people. That's okay. Magic. I was thinking if I do this in a weekend day, people will have more time to watch, but it seems it's not true. But we're gonna have it on YouTube as a reminder. That's no problem. So many screws. So many screws. I got the Ryzen 5 2600 as a GPU because I don't need high TDP on it, and it's a really good overall processor for gaming and for normal tasks that I'm gonna do. A little bit of video editing, a little bit of how do you call it, Lightroom. It's gonna be okay. Light on Photoshop. I'm not a very good Photoshop person, so it's quite okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is the stock one, and this is the other one that we're gonna fit in. So That's quite big. It's as big as the power supply. So that's gonna be fun. We just need to I think I need to take out the motherboard and put the screws from behind. I think. But I'm gonna take it apart here now. Oh, sorry, I read wrong. I bought the RX 580 Nitro Plus, the one clocked at 1411 megahertz. Because I don't see the point of getting the new one, because it's basically the same. It's just 150 megahertz extra, and for 5 frames I'm not gonna pay almost double. Plus I got it on Black Friday, so yeah. Whee! Ooh, so many, so many, so many, so many. Are you sure? How the fuck do you do this? So the gray ones are for AM4. You put them on, I suppose. It doesn't matter which side. Okay, that's that. And now how do I need to put it? Uh, this is not... No. How the... What the fuck? Okay. Uh, hmm. Interesting. Hmm. The Asus ROG Strix. Yeah. Not as I planned. Okay. Okay. place it on the correct. Oh. Hard to say. Yes, it will need to be bent, basically. How much, I don't know. And we might need to take the heat spreaders of this one. We might. Okay, this is... Oh my god. This is not what I was expecting to go. Ah, of course. Of course I'm gonna pop a pie, probably. No, it's not 4. But the problem with this one, with the Strix, it has the Wi-Fi module exactly on the corner of the fan. So I need to mount it, bend it, and then move the fan over this and over this little battery here. I have to move the battery also, because it doesn't let in with the battery. Yeah, I know, but it's not so easy. I was thinking that it's gonna be easier, but it wasn't as easy as I planned it to be. So, yeah. Okay. So that's that. Huh. Yeah, let's clean this one. I think I have some tissues here. And take the fan out. I was thinking that I'm going to need to bend it a little bit. There were some guys on the forum that managed to fit it in. So I was like, I can do that. So I'm trying to do that actually. See if I can. So okay, that was done. And then I need to perfect. That was super easy. I didn't expect that. Even if you pop one of these, it's not such a big deal. You just take some, I suppose, some Letcon. Oh, come on, you didn't get disconnected. Oh, fuck you. Really? I don't know if I'm online or not. Oh, no. Okay, I don't understand what's going on. It shows that I'm not live. stupid. Maybe I am. Am I online? Ah, okay, I'm live. On the phone because I'm watching the stream. Okay. Okay. So I managed to bend it. And now let's see if I can fit the fan back in. The fan will fit back in only if I tighten up the screws. But where the fuck? Oh no, I mean it's okay. I can put it in like this and I can put the fan through this side. Oh, it's perfect. Mommy, I become an engineer for NASA. I bent a cooler so I can fit it in a tight ass case. Oh my god. I'm so cool right now. I'm so cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put it like this. Because it's really... Now I understand why you have two types of brackets. If you want to fit it vertically or horizontally. So... Yeah. I just became an engineer 2 seconds ago. You think I'm gonna forget thermal paste? Really? Come on! How hard can it be? Okay. Managed to squeeze it in. Tell everybody I managed to put it in. My... Oh yeah. Woohoo! First bracket on. I just lost a... Oh, come on. No, I found it. Whew! That was close. Okay. So with the stock cooler, I was reaching 80 if I wasn't really careful. But it's quite hot in the house, I should say. It's not that cold. I mean, I'm keeping a 25 Celsius at all times. So, and this is tight. I didn't tighten very much, lightly, gently. Thermal paste now. We're using the Arctic Silver 5. Uh, One of the guys that is not speaking English was asking me if I need to take off the motherboard because of the underplate. No, I don't need to. And I'm gonna answer him first and then I'm gonna talk back with you guys. Nu trebuie să o dau jos pentru că decât la Intel se trebuie neapărat dacă schimbam procesorul în sine. Dar din cauza că am tabla asta atât de aproape de ăsta, bracketul ăla nu a căzut jos, fizic. Și decât am înșurubat ăla, a stat exact unde era. Nu s-a mișcat cu nimic. Ok. He was asking me about the bracket. So the bracket won't fall because this piece of metal from here, it's so close to the motherboard, it won't let the bracket move in any way. So if you're having Intel, probably you need to remove it, because for the Intel side you need to put the bracket that they include, but for AMD it's not needed. So I mean, yeah, you can you just wing it. I don't know the correct way to put thermal paste, so I just put some thermal paste in how I thought it was correct. And now I'm gonna place it on top of the screws, and fucking A. Didn't expect this one. You got me there, Sherlock. Because I moved the whole fan forward when I bent it, I don't have any alignment with the screws. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know how to do this exactly, but yeah. So if you have like really good balls, you can bend it directly on the motherboard while it's attached in its own bracket, because otherwise I don't think you will manage, because now I'm doing it the wrong way basically. I don't know, I need to move the laptop a little bit forward because I have the microphone from the laptop. I can't afford even a microphone. I need to buy a fucking microphone. I'm waiting for Black Friday next year for a microphone. So just wait for me. But I think the sound will be better when I get the Elgato Cam Link and I connect my Canon. Because the Canon has a much better microphone than this this laptop from 2010. Okay, so that is max. That is max. We're gonna check our work. 1 second. Yes, we have thermal paste coming out. Perfect sandwich. We're gonna do a test fit with the panel. So basically right now I'm gonna have the smallest computer with the biggest fan possible you can fit in it, no? Yeah, maybe. Woo! I even bent it too much. Okay, so I bent it way too much. I have 2 extra millimeters gap. Damn, I'm a violent person. Okay, that looks perfect. I don't think it's good that it's gonna get stuck to this one. See if we can put the fan in. Tuți morții mătii. Doing custom jobs live. It's a pain in the ass. So, I told you I had to move the battery, and I forgot. Because Asus didn't implement a battery in side their own fucking case properly. So they just double side tape on the side of a module and that's it, and they just left it hanging, which I think is really quite stupid. So I'm gonna take it out, and I don't have double sticky tape for some strange reason in the house. That's not good. How do I stick it? Use a pincet. Use the pincet. Look. Okay. Okay, battery problem solved. We're going with the where's the fan header? CPU fan here. Okay, so we need it with the cable upwards, and with these Vengeance LPX modules, if I had it 1 more millimeter up, it would be perfect. But of course, I'll bend it a little bit too much. So now I have to wiggle it in. I can't see anything. Why won't you go in? Why won't you go in? I can't fucking see anything. It's so dark inside. It's hard to be a NASA engineer sometimes. So let's do this again. I lifted the cooler a little bit again, which is, you shouldn't bend it like 3-4 times. I don't think it's the proper way to do it. So don't do it as I do it. Oh, come on. Shit. Ugh. This is gonna be a... Yeah, sort of. I forgot to put the right side for the fan. So now I have to take it out because I realize I don't have enough room to put this this little metal bracket. Oh, fucking shit, this is getting annoying already. Well, I asked for it, so I don't know what am I getting angry for. Okay, so I was right. You place it in first, and then you decide when to bend it. Because This is harder than it looks. I'm sweating already. I need to open a window. What am I doing now? 30 minutes, 35 minutes? No, it's not a wrong install. It's perfect install. How can it be? Nah. No, it's never a wrong install. Different people, different way to do it, I suppose. But I don't think it's a wrong install. It's just me being not so careful, I suppose. If I would have been a little bit more careful, I would have probably been a long way. But I never done this before, and nobody put like a public one, I suppose. Hello. Because nobody wants to test untested things. So this side is on, and this side is not on. Why? When the fuck did you decide to move out of that hole? So you need patience and probably more than half an hour if you want to do this properly. Oh, fucking bracket. Okay, I have to take it out again. It doesn't want to. Metal. Blah, blah, blah. I need to tighten these a little bit. They fall off. When I'm reaching the end, it's already down. So, okay. Live streams are always funny because you always plan ahead. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do this and it's gonna be great. And then you get to the main event, as they say, and you're like, you know, I haven't been trained for this mission yet. So, yeah, it's something like that right now. Success! Woo. Man, that is so fucking perfect. but yeah, needs to be on the other side. Perfect. So done. Took, according to the picture of Noctua, see the picture, the heat pipe should not show down because the liquid that evaporates inside. Where's the manual? Choose either the short or the long mount bars according to the desired final orientation of the cooler. Gently screw it in. Choose the position of the fans so they clear the RAM. High efficiency. First take off the protection. Put the heatsink. Screw it in. No man, it doesn't say. Oh, it doesn't matter. Up, down, left, right, upside down. Missionary position, 69, whatever you want. I mean, you choose. It doesn't matter. It doesn't say. I think it's better like this because all the heat pipes are here, and if I put it like this, the heat usually rises, so it will help a little bit with the heat when it's going through the heat pipes. Well, I don't think it's a problem. Yeah, I know you keep sending the files, but show me. It doesn't say anything. I mean, if I don't have any internet, no. Did I mount the fan correctly? Is the right side up? Oh my god. Okay, coming back in 2 seconds. Wait. Ah. Okay. Uh, yeah, I put the fan in the correct position, so I don't need to take out the fan. I just realized after I did all this fidgeting and screaming and yelling like a little girl, I was like, oh, I should see if the fan is in the right way. Magnificent. I mean, having in mind that the TDP is only 65 and this fan is rated for what, 120? It's like something huge. Is it rated for 120? Or am I wrong? I think it's rated for 120 TDP. So I don't think it matters. I mean, it's gonna be a hell lot of a better than this aluminum small thingy thing with a huge plastic ring but no fan. So yeah. So now is the next step. We're gonna take out the power supply and make some holes and see if we can mount a hard drive where it should be. You know what I realized? These guys from Louqe have like the most stupidest engineers in the world. They made the correct holes for the bracket for the SSDs, but they made the wrong holes in the back of the power supply where it should be correct, because it's harder to fix that one. So they fucked up the harder part. And now I have to use a drill, which is quite fun. There's no problem. But it's so much to remove. I have to remove power supply, I have to remove everything just to make 4 holes so I can have a hard drive behind. The fun part is if you want to remove the hard drive and put a new one, it's quite easy because it's just take the side panel off, remove 4 screws, take the power supply off. It's easy to work in. It's nothing to argue there. It's really easy to work with, but it's so much, especially with these little screws everywhere. It takes you a long time. Okay, so first part done, second part, fun part. Ah, forgot to tighten it. No, I can't put the SSDs because I bought the XFX large size. So if you get the XFX large size power supply, you can't mount the bracket underneath because the cables won't be able to bend anymore. But if you get the normal SFX, like the Corsair SF600, you'll be able to put 2 SSDs under the power supply. That's why I really need the bracket behind the power supply, because then I can put a normal hard drive behind it and I don't need to worry that much because I lost those 2. Okay. Okay, so you know they gave you 4 longer screws in the box. No. So these short ones with the flat head, these ones with the flat head actually go in, so it's no problem. So I'm gonna make the rest of the 4 holes. Yeah, let's finish this quickly. And the table is vibrating, so remove any glasses with water. Okay, that was it. Yeah, I'm going with the standard one, because you have the normal SSD, and then you have a how do you, this is your standard SSD, and this is a hard drive. So it's a difference of thickness. Come on, camera doesn't want to listen. Yeah, so the hard drive is thicker, so it fits a hard drive, which is really nice. Yeah. I'm gonna clean up first, and then I'm gonna continue so I don't get metal ashes everywhere. Okay. It was really nice because I managed to take the old screw that broke in because the holes were too small. So yeah, we so now I can have all 4 screws for the hard drive, so it doesn't rumble too much inside, because I don't want it to move around. How many guys are you still? Oh, you're still here, all of you. My god. Very nice. Thank you so much. This is way longer than I was. I was thinking in 45 minutes I'm gonna be done. But man, I made metal ashes everywhere. Fucking shit. That was a bad. I should have done it outside. Nice. Okay. And hard drive, screw, first test. Where's the screwdriver? Here it is. I should put it. It works. So if you guys see Patrick online, tell them he owes me 20 euro for fixing this. And he hasn't sent me the gift either. You're drooling. Imagine I have the the courage to drill my own holes and bend the fucking fan. But it's much easier than you think. Those heat pipes are not so hard because they're not copper, so I don't think it's gonna be any issues. And ta-da! Hard drive behind the case. So I'm gonna take a. I think the HDD is supposed to go on the other side of the spine. No, 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 no. It's plenty of room behind the power supply. Don't need to put it. Probably it's gonna get hot, but that's depending on your power supply. That's why I got the one with the 120 mil vent. So it's gonna be cooler than the smaller one. I think you can put it behind. It's no problem because it will clear both ways. So if you have an hard drive, I would say put it behind the power supplies because I'm very sure it's not gonna get near as hot as a GPU. If you have an SSD, put it behind the GPU, it's no problem. But if you have a hard drive, I think it's better behind because the GPU, for example, mine stays all the time in 75 Celsius. And if it's going to stay all the time in 75 Celsius, woo! Barbecue. Total fucking barbecue. Okay, put it. Yes, the fan is in. Yes, barbecue. Barbecue, barbecue. No, we will see. It's good. I'm gonna write back to you guys. See the temperatures on this one because I'm curious also. See if it's worth the holes that I made inside. I'm talking to you guys and I'm not noticing what the fuck I'm doing. Fucking A. I put the power supply with the fan down. Rookie mistake. We never know if something went wrong. We have to put power in and see if it blows up. If it does kaboom, then we did something wrong. It's good. Is what? Would you swap out the LS for an if? No, it's the fucking same shit. It's no difference, and I'm never going to put a 90 millimeter fan under. It's okay. I mean, imagine how much shit I crammed in fucking 2 fingers of space. I'm impressed myself. Yeah, people are starting to getting bored. They're going home already. Uh, this cable goes in here for the hard drive, and this cable. Oh, okay. Pin set. Fuck, I didn't notice. Where's the other cable? Oh, okay. So if you're doing this, try to do it. Headers that are not bent 90 degrees, they won't fit. It's good that I have different size cables, and I have them also in black, so it's not a very funky color that will disturb if ever I'm going to see it. I can do it like this. It is not possible. Okay. Man, everything is so tight in here. Oh my god. Imagine why it takes a week for somebody to do a review. And how many takes do you have to do when you're filming? So you don't do as I do, you know? So it looks really nice in a 10-minute video for everybody else to watch. When all this shit is actually happening all the time. It's like having a midlife crisis. Absolutely every fucking single time. Okay, so this is motherboard. No, okay. Motherboard. PCIe. Routing cables like a king. And I have to put a SATA cable also. You're waiting for the barbecue. I'm going to use it with a 90 millimeter fan. Yeah, but it's gonna be loud as hell. That 90. I have one of these 90 millimeter fans. It sounds like, and it's from Noctua. When it starts, it's like, what's going on? And yeah. Waiting for the barbecue. Are you fucking me? Ugh. Power is on for the hard drive. I'm gonna put the graphics card back in. Lucky me, I didn't buy a very large one. The Nitro that I bought, it's just like 2 or 3 centimeters more than this one. So, on that one. So I can route all the cables on this side because it's so much room you can fit your hand. I mean, if you really wanted to, I think you can put one more here and just screw it in one hole on this side because it fits. So you can have a double one here because the SSD doesn't need to be in too many screws. So yeah, you can definitely do it. It's gonna be a shitloads of work for cable management, but it's totally worth it. I mean, you can put two, and if you get a small one, you can put two underneath. So you can have 4 SSDs. If you get the 2 GB ones, I mean, you have like 8 gigs in RAID. That's plenty for games, movies, everything you need. Shit. Woo, this is so much work. I still hate that the cable coming from the button, it's not braided, so it's not black, it's this funky rainbow color. Didn't need to see all the cables. The rest needs to be braided. This one is, so this I need to hide. So yeah, but don't know where to do that yet. Not that, didn't get that far yet. This one doesn't fit anywhere, so it needs to be on this side somehow. This one is no problem. Yeah, this one is okay. What the fuck do I do with this one? Hardest decision to make is where to put the cables to not hit the fans or to catch them, because the space is so small. I don't know where to put all these cables, so I can put it this way. So this is the bottom part. Just going to, no, it's impossible to do a proper cable management. Only if you do like Photoshop and you make them disappear completely. Okay, this looks good. I'm gonna put the bottom part and see if I can tuck them in and cable strap them to the back part on this one, because it has holes, so it's easy to use zip ties to put everything together, so that's fine. So yeah. In the jungle. Quite a lot of cables. Do you... Yeah, I just closed it. I mean, that's not the issue here. It's just hard to manage them so they look pretty. And you know, when you're cleaning really fast because she's coming home and you want to impress her, and everything is tucked in one cabinet and nobody hopefully will ever open it. I mean, it looks like this. Let's hold it correctly. Maybe they're sticking out on this side. I just need to take care of where is it? This one. So that's why I wanted to cable strap everything down here. And this you can't do anything because it's the cables from the graphics card. And on the other side, it's quite okay. I mean, it's just this ribbon here that goes to the motherboard. The SATA cable and the other cables are here. Oh, it's not that bad. Quite decent, I would say. It's not perfect, it's not the most beautiful, but it's decent. No? I mean, it's not perfect. If you say it's perfect, I would be lying. It looks like shit. But it's, how do you say it? It's casual shit. Press down. Okay, so I compressed everything with a cable tie underneath. So that's nobody will know that. Only this small group of people. As you can see, this still wiggles, so it's a good sign. Okay, and now the side with the cooler. Cable in the way. This is so strange. Okay, no, it fits. I just bent the fin by mistake. Yeah, but it's good. I've seen one cable that is not correctly routed, but I'm trying to get it out with a pinset so I don't open the case. Yeah, done. Perfect. So the RAM modules still move. So if you mount this and the RAM modules don't flick left to right, side to side, then you are pressing on the RAM module. I'm just gonna plug it in, see if it works. Hey. Yes, that's what I was saying. The RAM, perfect clearance. It moves a little bit side to side. It's just that tiny millimeter that it's, so you can fit it in, but it's a hell lot of work. So I'm gonna la 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 la. Why is it pinned at 3.7? Yes. So, uh, put in the overclock 3.8 constant. It's exactly 32 degrees. I'm gonna do a few tests, and then I'm gonna put it on the forum. And I think that's it for today. We are going to put a few videos for YouTube, and I'm gonna just do some unboxings in the coming days, if that's okay with you guys. Well, I have something more. I bought this for Black Friday, so it's still PC related. I'm gonna do an install because I have a few hard drives, and we're gonna do a server for home media, movies, and to store all my other shit, so I don't have it on a, yeah. So this is gonna be fun. And I have plenty more coming because I did a lot of shopping for Black Friday. Stream Deck Mini. Yeah, it's a few stuff that I got already. So you can do all of this. Hopefully I can connect with my mobile, because this one, it does inside it has a dual core with RAM. You don't really know. That means you don't need anything if you don't know what to buy on Black Friday. A PSP, really? Who has a PSP anymore? Come on, PSP. Oh, okay. Cancel. Yeah. So yeah. So the stream ended because I ran out of battery on my Canon. So it lasts a long while. So backup heatsink. I'm gonna screw this in now, and we're gonna. It's already way too late. I have to go to bed. But yeah, I can turn on a game meanwhile. And I'll give you the temperatures. See if you like it. Yeah. Trying to build a PC just destroyed my motherboard. Yeah. What can I say? Hopefully it was a cheap one. Yeah. See you, and hope you're gonna be here for the next stream.